Hey everybody, Paul Fortey here for a Seat Apart Real Reviews. And on this week's show, we're going to review the movie Get Him to the Greek, starring Jonah Hill and who else was in this movie?
Oh, who else but other than
Rusty Brand.
Sean, P-Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, Combs. Not to be outshined by the star, obviously Russell Brand, who I can't say enough good things about. He was an absolute riot in this movie, as he has been in every movie that I've ever seen him in. Brief synopsis real quick. Starring Jonah Hill, he's a young guy that works for a record company underneath Sergio Roma, who was played by Sean Combs, and he had one job to do, and that was to go get Aldous Snow, an aging British rocker, and get him to, he was trying to do a comeback tour, and he was getting him back to LA's famous Greek theater to start the first stop on his comeback tour. Absolute riot. This movie's being compared to The Hangover. I don't know about that. We'll see what Matty has to say about the movie Get Him to the Greek.
Get Him to the Greek. Two great characters in this movie. Jonah Hill's character, I'm telling you, insane. He played this role perfectly. He was supposed to be a straight-laced kid, you know, getting his life together, and my God, he gets on drugs because of Russell Brand. And boom, it just brought me back to my early to mid-20s, and then like a little bit of my early 30s, and then my mid-30s too, and then like about an hour ago. It pretty much brought me back to about an hour ago. I'm not gonna tell you children out there to do drugs or do alcohol, but this movie actually nailed my life to a T. The only thing I hadn't done that was in this movie was an adrenaline shot to the arm. Sean P. Diddy Combs is in this movie too, and let me tell you, I hate his music, I hate his life, I hate him, I'm not a fan of his friends, I'm not a fan of his sneezing. I'm not a fan of any of his stuff, but he wails in this movie, dude. He is so funny. He gives a little mind effing in the movie too, and that nails it. I'm telling you, the movie is very, very funny. It's worth seeing. Get out there and see it, and of course, enjoy your life. Back to you, Paul, for a Reddit 40.
Thank you for that public service announcement, Mr. T. Appreciate it. As far as the movie goes, fantastic. We agreed for once, and once in a long time. For the first time in a while, we've agreed on a movie. Written and directed by Nicholas Stoller, this movie delivers. It really had everything that you could possibly imagine. I laughed, I cried, I laughed again. Don't tell anyone I told you I cried. One person we forgot to mention, Rose Byrne. She played Aldous Snow's girlfriend, Maggie Q, and she was smoking hot in this movie. Jackie Q, thank you, Maddie, not Maggie. I was just thinking of Maggie G. Maggie Gyllenhaal. Not hot.
I was thinking Jackie Hill.
Anyway, X-Man, what did you think about the movie Get Him to the Greek?
Get Him to the Greek. I gotta agree with my colleagues on this one. This movie was very, very, very hysterical. First off, I want to say Russell Brand is definitely one of those up-and-coming comedian actors. Straight up with his accent, his British like toughness, and you know, just everything he does. I loved him in Sarah Marshall. I loved him on this. Whether you like him or hate him, he does some great work on the big screen. Also, Russell Brand has this book, my Wookiee book. It has nothing to do with the Star Wars, so I know IA will not be reading this. But to anyone else out there, see the movie, get the book, check it out. You're gonna love it, guaranteed. Russell Brand, great job. Get Him to the Greek. See it now in theaters. Back to you, Paul Fortey.
Thank you very much, Colin, for that review of the movie Get Him to the Greek. I don't know if you can see this here or not. This is Russell Brand, or is it Aldous Snow? So get yourself out there and go see Get Him to the Greek. For a Seat Apart Real Reviews, I'm Paul Fortey. Get out there and see something. Doesn't matter what you see. Just go to the movies, people.